everyone. Welcome to your Dance Teacher Potential channel. Today we're going to talk about the importance of music in your classroom. Your music can make or break your class. Sometimes we get into this work mode when you're not really planning your classes and you come and you're not prepared. And actually, if you take just a little bit of time, or a lot of time would be better, to plan the music that you're bringing into your classroom, it will make the world difference. You won't spend time looking for the perfect song. You will already have the perfect song in your Spotify list or whatever is it that you're using, and then you can focus on the classroom. So the music comes as a magnificent tool to help you bring the best quality of movement that you're looking for in that moment, or to bring the best mood possible that you're looking for. If you bring very advanced music to little ones, which is mostly what we focus on, they might be very confused into how to listen to it or how their bodies are going to connect with the music. And so it's very, very important that you prepare your music. When you are working with little ones, you don't want this really long exercises with really slow, boring, or complicated music, right? So then you go and you look for short songs, clear songs, bright songs, or slow songs if you need a slow exercise but short, and then you can connect better with your students. Yeah, what else can you think, Lee?
Yeah, once you sit down and you really focus on the music, that doesn't need to be a thought anymore. Like that's already checked off your list. Then you can focus on other things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, Setting up my class, I think about how do I want the pliés to function and what do I want the quality of this tendu to be. So if for pliés, for example, if I want a slow quality, I'm going to play, slower music, not too boringly slow because they get fidgety. But if I want tendus, I'm going to choose a sharper music with clear accents so they can clearly hear when to stretch out their leg. So I think it's really important so that the kids start to understand how different types of moves and combinations are performed throughout their class.
Absolutely. Yeah, so it's really important. And then you start training them to listen to the music
Yeah,
and dance with the music, right? It's
yeah,
the music, it's not just there as a extra thing happening in the classroom. It's actually your best friend. So you tell the dancers, listen to the music. I love it when they start growing a little bit and transitioning into that like 5, 6, 7 year age where you have music that potentially has an introduction. And I have a lot of fun being like, this is the introduction, and then that kind of prepares you for what's happening, and you tell them, the introduction is going to tell you exactly what the exercise is going to look like, and you train their little minds and bodies to listen, and it starts one and the two and the three and the four, and that's how it's going to start. Or if that intro goes one and the two and the three and the four, and then boom, they begin and they start. We also play a lot with the music at the end of class. So as they go into their dance training, we are teaching them to listen to different types of music and actually teaching them about music a little bit. And when they're little, you got the opportunity at the end of class when you're doing imagination, when you're doing creativity a little bit, letting them free to move whichever way they want to. Then you can go and look for beautiful songs that might not really work for an exercise for a little one, but they're longer and they are exciting. They might be like powerful soundtracks from a music, and they go and you have like a crazy story in a dark mountain that day, or you have like a beautiful melody that is soft and you're going into the magic forest. I don't know. And so music really, really, really is super exciting if you know how to use it. Now also, if you don't know how to use it and if you don't prepare it, then you're going to find yourself in the middle of class being like, nope, nope, hold on a second. Oh,
wasting
and then
so
you
much
finally,
time.
yes, and then you play it and you're like, oh, that still didn't work, right?
Totally. I think it's also important to think about, um, how loud you're playing the music because when they're so little, it can be overwhelming for their ears, and then they spend the whole exercise like this, and you're like, I can't get them to move at all because they're stuck like this, and you can't figure out why. But it's actually because
Yep.
music is just too loud for them and they can't
Absolutely.
function, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes you don't, if they don't express it, like even if they don't cover their ears, but they start becoming like uncomfortable or loud. Like if you play louder music, it's just going to be worse. You need to listen to that. Absolutely. Their ears are even more sensitive than ours. And playing loud music or even your music loudly, it's not a good combination in a classroom with younger ones. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. So use the music to enhance your class. Don't let it hinder your class. Once you figure that out and you have set up playlists for each of your class, it's going to be a breeze to,
Yeah.
go through everything and be
Yeah.
able to actually teach.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like these days we have so much access to tons of music everywhere. So it's really easy to find different quality of music. So take time and prepare your classes. Yes, absolutely.
So
Wonderful.
short, not so loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So if you have more questions about music, if you need guidance about where to find music or what music, reach out to us. You'll find the information right down below.
Yep. Make
And
sure you like and subscribe because we post every week. So if you want to see more tips from us, make sure you hit that subscribe button and we'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.